Hey everybody, Dieter Bone here from PreCentral.net, and we are taking a look at the Palm Pre Plus on the Verizon network. Palm Pre Plus is different from the original Palm Pre in that it has more RAM for running apps. And so we want to do a comparison head-to-head. We're not going to compare it to this Sprint Palm Pre because I have hacked this thing to death and it's acting a little funny right now, but that's coming. But it has been a very long time since we compared the Palm Pre to the iPhone 3GS, and Palm has done quite a bit to update the software on the Pre since we last compared these two, so I thought it might be useful to do a comparison with the Palm Pre Plus and the iPhone 3GS. So we're going to start with a browser test. I've got both of these running on the same Wi-Fi network just to keep things fair. And so we're going to go to PreCentral.net. I have cleared the caches on both of these devices and the cookies too. Okay, so we've got both of them ready to go, so we will launch in 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off to the races to see which one can render the PreCentral.net homepage first. And the iPhone 3GS takes an early lead, and the Palm Pre Plus is trying to catch up. There we go. And Palm Pre Plus is just finishing its last little bit of JavaScript, so is the iPhone. iPhone is finished. And the Palm Pre Plus is now finished as well. So still not quite as fast as the iPhone, but very, very close. We'll see what happens after the WebOS 1.4 update if Palm's able to speed that up at all. But both of course have got double tap to zoom, pinch to zoom, all that good stuff. And the Palm Pre Plus will eventually have support for Flash, which is pretty exciting. Okay, well, the next thing I want to try is now that Palm has gotten us up to WebOS 1.3.5, we have 3D games. And so one game that's available on both the Palm Pre and the iPhone is Need for Speed Undercover. So we'll launch both of these. And you can see that the iPhone 3GS is definitely able to load up the game slightly faster than the Palm Pre. And it gives us a little introduction video, which I already have on the Palm Pre, so we'll skip that. So not bad, actually. The iPhone 3GS does load it slightly faster, giving us a little demo here. It's pretty exciting. So you can see how that looks there. We'll quit out of that, and you can see the similar look on the Palm Pre Plus. There we go. It's the same turbo stuff. Now, the Palm Pre Plus can do that. It can throw it in the background and pause it, whereas you'll notice on the iPhone I just had to quit out of it, and if we go back into it, it needs to reload the entire game, whereas on the Palm Pre Plus I can pause it, go do something else. When I'm finished doing that other thing that I'm doing over on the side, like say taking a quick look at a website, I've done my website, I've checked my email, done whatever I needed to do quick. I can jump back in here and restart the game. Which is pretty cool. And here we're back trying it on the iPhone. Well, I can't really show you multitasking head-to-head because the iPhone doesn't do quite as much multitasking as the Pre Plus. Kind of a cheap shot at they do some multitasking. Email works in the background, Safari sort of works in the background, and of course the iPod app works in the background. But let's get back here. Let's try and see how many cards we can get loaded here on the Pre Plus. We'll start out with a fairly heavy card. We'll have this Need for Speed here in the background. So it's loading up. We'll throw that back there. Let's load up VZ Navigator, which of course is going to be also a native app and therefore pretty heavy. And you can see that it is working pretty hard here since it has that game running in the background. So 2 native apps running at once. And now let's go to a more traditional app like, say, the web browser. And we'll have it load up a page here. And while that's going, let's load up our Twitter client. And you can definitely see it's starting to drag down a little bit. Got to do the stress test, man. Here's pulling up Tweed. There we go. And it's finished loading that. So let's throw up the email client. And here that comes. And let's open up the music app. And what the heck, let's start some music playing in the background. And let's load up Google Maps. And while that's loading, let's actually skip to the next song. There we go. Oh, Google Maps is still loading? Oh yeah, here it comes. Let's see if you can find our location. Sometimes it takes a while for it to catch up to location. So we'll come back to that. And we'll throw the clock up. Why not? There's that. And calendar. Take a look at the week view on calendar. I prefer that view. Not too bad. And how about the photos? So you can see I'm really putting a lot of pressure on this phone to perform and act responsibly, and it sure seems to be up to the task. Although here I just made the photo app get a little bit unhappy. There we go. Let's see, what else can we load up here? Oh, how about Facebook? Everybody loves Facebook. Not everybody loves this Facebook client. It's basically just status messages, but there you go. Still loading there. We'll let it finish. Actually, while it's going, we're going to throw up another browser card here. And we'll load up Palm's homepage. Alright, well, shall we see what we have here so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards so far, and frankly not very small cards either, so let's let this Need for Speed Undercover finish loading here, because we never actually let that game keep going. So we're going to start this game again. Looks like the launch wave doesn't work when you're inside a PDK game, but it does let you go there. So let's launch the phone app. I guess that's easy enough. And calculator's pretty lightweight. We'd probably be able to load that. So I don't know if you're getting the picture here or not. I hope you are, that the Palm Pre Plus is able to handle a lot more apps than the original Palm Pre. And it's also comparable to the iPhone in terms of performance inside some apps. Of course, some apps are a little bit slow within them. Like, for example, if I can ever find it, here, let's go out to this view. There it is, the email app. That's, deleting emails, going through emails takes a little bit longer here. But basically, the story on the Palm Pre Plus is it is a multitasking monster.